Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. So once again, my name is Andre Vaob, and I am the fourth reporter of this group. My topic is all about the case central bank response when the economy is facing different crises like the COVID-19 pandemic, and also the COVID-19 pandemic response 2020 and 2022. So it's all about how central bank response when the economy or when the country is facing a different circumstances, like either it is natural disaster or either is it a political change. So the central bank responds from that problem. One, we have the monetary policy easing. So saning monetary policy easing refers to an expansionary economy policy by a central bank to stimulate the economy, typically during a downturn, increasing the money supply and lowering interest rate. Okay? So during the pandemic, daghan gyud kaayoy mga business, even international trade nga nag-close. It is because daghay mga government policy nga gihimo nga, for example, is nag-lockdown from different borders. So walay sakto nga income ang ekonomiya, or walay saktong sirkulasyon sa kwarta ang ekonomiya. It is because of that pandemic. Now the central bank responds to that problem. Okay? So mo ni ang monetary policy easing. Monetary policy easing is lowering interest rate to make borrowing cheaper. So nganong gihimo na sa central bank? It is because to encourage businessman, to encourage consumer, to encourage nga mulon sa bangko, either direct to the central bank or other financial institution. It is because of lower interest rate. Now for example, ang usa ka businessman na anay sakto nga kapital, nakautang na siya from different financial institution, is ang kana matukod na pud niya og balik ang iyang business. Okay? And then maka-expand pud siya sa iyang business. Now once ma-expand ang business, hire more employees. Okay? So makagastos sila og maayo sa ekonomiya. Mabalik na ang sirkulasyon sa kwarta sa ekonomiya. So that is the purpose of monetary policy easing, to make borrowing cheaper and to encourage nga mulon para na spend more from the economy, mabalik ang sakto nga sirkulasyon sa ekonomiya. Okay? Second, we have the liquidity facilities. Liquidity facilities is a financial instrument that provide a short-term funding to cover temporary cash flow short-term during the smooth operations and financial stability of banks and projects and other entities. Okay? So during the pandemic, okay, or even different crises, every institution, every financial institution is facing the unstable financial. Okay? So pag dili unstable ang imong financial, dili ka makapadayon sa imong operation. Okay? Dili ka makamit sa imong obligation to your customer kung wala kay sakto nga pundo nga kwarta. Kay tungod ang nahitabo gud is wala saktong income nga na-generate ang every bangko kay tungod sa pandemic or unsa ba nga crisis. So the central bank responds to that problem. Okay? Mao na ang liquidity facilities. Ang purpose na is na-fund nga gi hatag or gi pautang ang central bank from different institution. Okay? So pag nanakay pundo ang imong bangko or ang bangko nanay pundo is makamit na ka sa imong obligations from your customer. Okay? To cover a short-term obligations. That is the purpose of liquidity facilities. And then naay types of facilities ang gikuan sa bank, central bank. We have the revolving credit facilities and the committed liquidity facilities. Ang revolving credit facilities is man siyang kung okay na ang ekonomiya, then naka-generate ang income ang bangko, so makabayad na siya sa central bank nga sa utang ay ang gihulaman na kwarta nga gipahulam sa central bank. So revolving credit facilities is a series of payment. Okay, ang pagbayad nimo dili lang kausahon but also a series of payment. Now ang ikaduha, we have the committed liquidity facilities. A central bank give fund to those borrowers nga wala nakabayad. Okay, so sila may mupundo nga para lang ang different institution nga bangko dili malugi, dili ma-shutdown, makamit sa obligation nila from their customer. So that is liquidity facilities. Now katulo, we have the credit support. Okay, credit support is any mechanism used to reduce credit risk of a party failing to fulfill its financial obligations. Okay, so it simply means it's talk about collateral. Okay, credit support. For example lang, ako mulon from the traditional lending institution compare nimo sa informal lending institution. Kung mulon ka sa informal lending institution is wala na daghang requirements. Okay, so wala bisan collateral di na sila mangita pero dako og interest. Okay, so compare nimo sa traditional lending institution nga nanihanglan pa ka og collateral. Okay, ang purpose na is to secure the debt obligation nimo. Once ka dili ka makabayad, naman kay collateral, mao na ilahang basihan. So that is a credit support. Ikaw-pat, we have the quantitative easing, asset purchase, a monetary policy where a central bank inject money into economy by buying assets like government bonds from financial institution. So the role of central bank is to control the money supply and also the interest rate, ilan ang control. So makaingon ta ba nga nganong dili na lang magprint og daghan nga kwarta para masulbad na nga problema. It is because dili sila magbuhat ana kay magkaroon ng gitawag og inflation or high inflation. Okay, so that's why ang response sa central bank during crisis, quantitative easing, ang ilang gibuhat is nagpalit sila og different securities like government bonds or other securities from the government institution or government bonds sa ilang gipalit. Okay, and now nanaslay sakto na kwarta nga pundo, nadungagan ang ilang kwarta nga pundo. Okay, so ang gibuhat din sa central bank once nga nakapalit na sila og mga government bonds from different financial institution or other institution is nanasli sakto nga kwarta. So ang buhaton sa central bank is the monetary policy easing, ila ding lowering interest rate. Ilang buhaton is pagamyan ng interest